it's finally time to check out the remaining bands on the Download Festival 2024 lineup. Particularly the Sunday. I've done all the bands on the Friday, all the bands on the Saturday, or at least I thought I had. But Download Festival added a bunch of new bands today, and some of them are playing on the Friday and Saturday. So at the end of the stream, I'll be checking out those. But first, we'll check out all the bands on the Sunday in order from the smallest stage to the largest stage, from the opening act on the stage to the headliner on that stage. And we should be rating them to determine whether at Download Festival, or generally at a live show, you'd consider this band to be a must-see. Like, I will not leave Download Festival without seeing their set. Nothing else could possibly be more important. They'll get that rating. Otherwise, if I'm really keen to see them, and over most clashes, I will see that band instead of going to see another band at a different stage. I'll rate them as keen to see. Otherwise, if their music has got something interesting about it and they're kind of solid and intriguing, but I'm not, like, definitely keen to see them, maybe I'll go to the bar instead if I'm particularly thirsty, for example. I might rate them as a curious to see. And some bands, because music is subjective, are just going to be not for me, and I won't probably see them at Download Festival. That's the system. And we're going to listen to every single band. Now, unlike my usual reactions, I won't be listening to an entire song, because time is of the essence. There's about 43 bands to check out during this session here live on Twitch. So I might not make it to a chorus of some of them. I'll try to. I'll always try to. But some songs are very long and not quite for me. Early doors, so we'll see. It's going to be a bit loose. We're going to discover some incredible new music and some new music that we don't like. It's all part of the fun. So let's get into the first band. So the first stage we'll be checking out here is the DOGTOOTH stage. It's the smallest stage at Download Festival. The first band, starting us off on the Sunday, is called Until I Wake. Let's have a listen. Promising start, I would say. Nice one, Brett. We have a little harmony. Okay, we have a pop vocal here. I like it a lot. Who's this voice remind me of? I can't think of it. But that's great. Let's get a taste of another song. This has got a bit of a dark pop punk vibe to it, which I'm into. A couple of early Curiouses. The voice is just the right side of not annoying. Reminds me a little bit of like early Falling in Reverse vocals. Yeah. Brett's asking the real questions. I like it. Well, I have my rating. Reminds me of your youth. Hey, that's great. That's really good. Okay, straight off the bat, I watched this. I've got a new animation today. Check this out. Ready? Oh, don't break with me. New PC's doing well. Ooh, look at that. Keen to see Until I Wake. I mean, it's on the edge of curious, right? That voice, I'm not sure how that might deliver live, but that sounds great. The songs sound good to me. I've only heard, you know, two halves of the song, but still, I would like to see it. Until I Wake. That sounds good. You know, a little generic, but I like some generic. And Spotify comes back. Drew's PC could never. Curious for Paul. Yeah, totally expected. I totally see that. But it has that crossover with kind of pop punk that I'm into. So here comes Harper. This is the scream vocalist, young individual who did that Spirit Box song on like America's Got Talent or something. Now she's got her own stuff. I've not heard any of her original material, so I'm curious to see what this stuff is like as well. And go. Not bad. All right. Is it legal to let her go on stage? I mean, is she legally able to be like in a bar? Like backstage bars and things? Nissa's King. Here's the thing, like, at the moment, if I didn't know her from the TV as like a young, you know, scream vocalist thing, if I just heard this without any of the background, I think it's all right. I'm not sure about the mix of the guitars and things. There's almost like a symphonic metal vibe to it, which is unusual. Let's have another listen to this. But she got some good screams in her. There's a spread of votes of ratings so far. She's 16, is that all she is? Yeah, it's better than the other youths that we've heard on the lineup before. You're guessing. Oh, there's a bit of a melody to this. Co-written by We Came as Romans and Brand of Sacrifice. Okay. This is better than the other song, for me. I don't know, someone that young should be thrust into like having to do, you know, gigs and tours and sustaining all that stuff. It's a pretty serious endeavor. But fuck it, if she wants to do that, she's very welcome to. And in terms of a rating, I'm curious to see Harper. You know, I think it'd be unusual to see someone that young on stage going for it, screaming through all the songs. But like, hey, fair fucks. Never seen it before. And I like the chorus of Weight of the World, so there's definitely some potential there. That could be interesting. I would say curious. Not bowled over by the innovative nature of any of those songs, but you know, they seem pretty solid. Next up, Pest Control. I suspect this might not be for me. That album art is fucked up. Okay, let's try another one. This riff's got a bit of something. It's not for me. It's not for me. Yeah, maybe I'm just too old for that stuff now. Just punk rock for the sake of punk rock. Fast beats, shoutiness. Not quite my jam these days. But some people are gonna love it. I'm sure it'll have an amazing circle pit. Fair fucks to them. Looks like the chat's saying not for me generally. Brett's in though. Punk trash crossover. Yeah, the voice is not quite the one for me. Okay, next. Underside. This is intriguing. Okay. Like low D-tuned guitars and that like Bullet for My Valentine classic metal thing. Graham! Thank you for that. Ooh. Are they an instrumental band? Nope. Brandon Boyd? It does sound a lot like Brandon Boyd. Less there. It's interesting. Brett's out. It needs saxophone. Hi, Alan. Welcome. Great, nice. It all pings on this. What's next? Oh. So close. They're losing me a little bit there. What's this like? Just a buzzing fly? Okay, a couple of curiouses, a couple of not for me's. Some of that I found curious. Some... yeah. The chorus is a little bit like... I don't know, that sort of Pearl Jam-y era of music. What the fuck is this? Because we don't have much time, I'm going to skip ahead a bit. Meshuggah? Brett? I don't know what this band is. Yeah. I kind of enjoy this bit. It's like the best of Five Finger Death Punch. Slipknot, interesting. I don't hate it. But it sounds like a different band. The vocals are the only bit that's like, I'm not sure. Well, not the only bit, but... What's the other song? What's Prey like? Totally different? They're very unusual. The lead guitar sound they go for. Do you know what it is? I think this band is formed and each member likes a different version of rock music. And instead of finding the middle ground, they're each playing their own genre. I think that's what's happening here. That's exactly what's happening here. Lead guitarist is in like a power metal band. Vocalist thinks he's in Cold Chambers or the Pearl Jam. Drummer's like Raven Age, Dragon Force 2.0. I don't know what to do with this. Right, I have the rating. It might surprise you. I'm curious to see this live. What the fuck is this? What is... I have to see... Do they all look like they're playing in different genres? If there's nothing else going on a different stage and Underside are playing, I'll walk over there with a whiskey and coke. See what the hell is going on. I would never put it on to listen to it in my day-to-day, but live? Fuck it, maybe. Missio. Twisted. What do you like? Never heard of these folks before. Interesting. Kind of an Imagine Dragons-y thing. So far, so good. From Texas. 1.6 million monthly listeners. Yeah. How are they after that other band? What a change in vibe. Whiskey and Coke. So you've been there and seen me on the Saturday at Download, have you? What? Okay, here's another song. Yeah, Saturday is Whiskey Jersey Day. We just drink whiskey and Cokes, wear our NFL jerseys. It's a glorious day. I like the vocal character. Shelley's keen. But it's a lot of digital instrumentation, so what is that going to be like as a live show? But then 21 Pilots are like that, and they're great live. Interesting. Little splash of this. Ooh. I've got it. I've got my rating. I would like to see that live. There is something very interesting about the character of that voice. The songs are moody and cool. I don't know if it's gonna be that interesting to watch visually. Depends on what they do, but like it looks like there's 2 dudes in it. A lot of digital sounds. So who knows? But I'd like to see that. I wouldn't go to see their own gig, but at a festival, fuck yeah, I'll go wander over to that stage and see what that's like. Next up, Crystal Lake. I've heard one of their songs, two of their songs before, ever. What was Paul recommended here? Disobey, Rebirth, and Apollo. So this is like a metal band. Fuck it out. Woof. Crystal Lake, not for you, eh? New vocalist, okay. This would hit live.
There is no escape, it's death for submission.
Ugh. This is Kate. This live could be amazing. Fuck yeah. I mean, at the moment, I'm a keen. I totally agree. That's fucking great. Let's try another song. By the way, let me know if the music is too loud. I can't actually make it any louder, so hopefully it's not too quiet. Just let me know. Bloody hell, drummer. Cool, thanks. Which is the new? Yeah, the drummer's an absolute monster. Jesus. There's moments when it's a little bit too like blast beaty, kind of full on, but there's moments when it's fucking sick. So I'm somewhere between curious and keen, and I'm gonna err on the side of I have not seen Crystal Lake live before. I would like to. Certainly, that first song had some fucking gold in it. But the thing is, not knowing the music live, if the sound isn't quite clear, who knows? It might not translate and be like, this is just fucking noise. But I'm definitely keen to have a look-see at Crystal Lake. You missed the old singer? I'm sorry. I don't know which song is of the new one, but... okay, Brand of Sacrifice. I've seen them live before. They supported Void Division and Straight from the Path and Make Them Suffer. And I accidentally named them in that order because Make Them Suffer were maybe the best band that night. And Stray were amazing, but damn. Right. But Brand of Sacrifice were decent. You know? On their way to being very good. What's the second song to check out here? Yeah. Nis, I think you mean the Irish. The Irish. Drew myself both Irish, not British. Fun fact. Not so fun fact. So here's the thing. I've just realized I've been taking too long on the bands because I've been finding this so fun and interesting. But there's so many to get through. I need to speed up. I need to get a little bit quicker to it. So, for example, Brand of Sacrifice. I've seen them before. They were decent, not amazing, but like they've got some good ideas. I think they could develop into a really good band. I'm gonna put them as curious to see for the time being. There's some things in there, and they're not quite there yet, but like, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them again. They are decent. Next up, we have Imminence. They're a very good band. If you don't know them, they have a vocalist who plays violin as well and screams. Brett, I think you're probably right. Yes, must-sees are coming in. The beauty of that violin. Oh! Immediate must-see from Ash as well. Curious from Graham. Keen. That's a great guitar playing. Singing and playing violin at the same time as well. I mean, it's epic. It's on the smallest stage. It's going to be rammed. Ugh. I mean, it's an immediate. I've got to go see Imminence at Download Festival. It's on the smallest stage. It's going to be heaving in there. Surely. You fear the clashes. Well, yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to see them. Okay, next up, I've not seen them live before. Shadow of Intent. A name I know. I've probably heard a song or two by them, but I don't really know what they sound like. Piano? I might miss it. It's like if the Trans-Siberian Orchestra had a like deathcore scream vocalist. No? It's quite jaunty. Cradle of Filth. Symphonic deathcore. Very good guitar. Good drums. I mean, here's where I'm at. All right, hang on. Before I just go on, is there anything different about I'll skip ahead. Oh, that's not a great. It's like an Irish jig. You could absolutely river dance to this. I find it very hard to take it seriously. It's just not really a sound that's for me. But then I'm sort of curious, like if I'm walking between stages and they're on, I will be watching them as I walk by, being like, what the fuck? It's not for me from Source. Yeah, not quite my bag, but like, if you're into that, it sounds like it's a very good version of it. Whatever it is. Fit for a King. I've not listened to these guys before, I think. If I have, it's like one song and I don't remember it. Not a good sign. You need a glass of Merlot? You can do it, Graham. I'm on the whiskey.
Ones and zeros fill my eyes. Am I not supposed to be like everybody else. A prisoner of my own mind.
Slow build.
Give up? Should I give up? I try to smile, try to fight, just say I'm okay. But every day feels like
Okay, thanks, Paul. It's got that, like, emotive edge vocal. That guitar tone is fucking... Ooh-wee! Next track is a banger. I was worried it was a bit generic, but this section has got meat on its bones. This bit's a little bit cringe catchy. Let's try this other one. Oh yeah, Hank Bob, welcome. Oh. This rings a bell. I feel like I've heard this before. Maybe this is what you played me before, Paul? Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I've heard this before. Ugh. This song bangs. Fucking hell. Okay, I'm just gonna skip a bit of this here. It reminds me a bit of Bury Tomorrow. And Miss May I. There's moments in there, I don't know what to do with it. I'm like... I'll put them as keen. They're not a must-see for me. I'm more than curious. I think I certainly got a fire. I want to hear that live. That'd be amazing. Paul's a curious. There's a not for me in there. There's another curious, halfway decent. Yeah, I kind of want to see that. Next, we have Erra. I know what my rating for them is. See if you can guess. I've never seen Erra before. I would like to. Yes, Ash. Yes, Brett. Keen, says Graham. Popular band. Oh yeah. Oh, that note. Yeah, what the fuck is the smallest stage? That's crazy. Now, I'm not going to play it because it's a long song. Blue Reverie I put as a masterpiece. I'll play a bit of this. Oh, this is so good. If you know the Muse original, their cover is so fucking good. You all heard this before? It slaps. Yup. Ugh. Ugh. Gotta hope to play this. Reinventing it. And his voice is perfect. Highly recommend you go and listen to that entire song. It's so fucking good. I should do a stream of cover songs and rate how good or bad they are. Yes, please. Someone make me that playlist. I'll absolutely do that. The Black Dhalia Murder. I don't think this is for me. I'm sure I've listened to them before. Did I not? Hang on. For Erra. I missed one of the ratings last time. All right, the Black Dhalia Murder. I'm sure I've heard them before. I don't think it's for me. It's a must-see for Brett. Paul, I'm assuming that was for Erra. Yikes. I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm so sorry. There's a couple of must-sees in the chat for that one, but I said there's a couple. It's the same person twice, unless Brett was talking about Erra as well. But yeah, it's not for me, I'm afraid. Okay, that is the headliner of the Dogtooth stage on the Sunday. It's taking us 45 minutes. I gotta speed up. Next up, we have the third from biggest stage, second smallest stage. You get it. Opened by Delilah Bon. Never heard of them before. Is it just me or is that just absent of sound? Okay, hang on. I must have hit a button. Wait. Wait. There it is.
Who's that bad bitch in the mirror? Who is she? She is me. I wanna be her. I'm alive.
The profile photo looks promising. Can't judge a book by its cover. Reminded me like Nova Twins. I'm in, I'm out. Did you see the title of this song? Whoa. I am quite literally giving no fucks entirely. I'm just acting quietly. Shut up. Back in the booth like I'm back in the ring when they're watching me smooth as I'm doing my thing and they're hating. I know I can feel it, they envy me even though I would uplift them entirely. I hate the feeling of girls when they're judging me. I only want them to like me and notice me. I hold my head up so high when they look at me. Who's that bad bitch in the mirror? Who is she? She is me. I wanna be her. I'm a laugher. I'm a leader. Who is she? She is me. I wanna be her. Brett with the best comment so far. Let's check out another song. Paul's doing God's work by so funny, Brett. By listening to all these songs to find the best three. We'll skip a bit.
Probably ever met a woman as dedicated, whatever the weather, to bring rage to the rooms of the girls just like me. My music is a reaction. It's the reality of what so many women feel every day and how it feels. It's the thing that we hold back when we don't get it. I'm a pride. Everybody wanna treat me like that. Everybody wanna tell me I'm bad. Wanna call me a brat. All the pretty girls and the stats like me. I'm a pride. Everybody.
It's not the most interesting of choruses, is it? What was the third song you had here, Paul? Wish a bitch would.
I wish a bitch would when I'm walking down the street. I wish a bitch would just to find some release. Don't trust no man, don't trust the police.
I can't really relate
I wish a bitch would.
to the...
I wish a bitch would when I'm walking down the street. I wish a
What's the word I'm looking for here?
to find some release. Don't trust no man, don't trust the police. I wish a bitch would. Today I woke up, wish I didn't wanna.
Can't really relate to the experience that this person is chatting about, really. I don't know. I mean, it's sort of not for me, but I'm sort of curious. I'm sort of curious to see what that looks like live. I bet, I don't know, this sounds mean. I'm fairly confident that won't be wildly good live, but I'm kind of curious. Maybe we can fix them. Who knows? All right, let's move on to Cemetery Sun. I heard them before because they played a previous Download Festival, so I checked them out. But I didn't see their live show, and I wish I had, because they sounded good to me. I think a little bit pop cringe at times. I think it's got something.
I'll use the cross-eyed thoughts to excuse myself, amuse myself, and lose myself until we come back down to prove that hell.
Ruby Lover, welcome. You love this song?
Run in circles till we come back down. Tonight we're sleeping to another beat. Come on, baby, take a backseat.
Yeah,
Hard drugs make love
there's a cringe element to it. The catchiness, right? Other than that, here's another one.
Everyone's a piece of shit.
Jaunty.
I'm no exception to the rule.
There's a big crowd sing-along with the sounds of it.
Think some days I just might quit. But nowadays it just ain't cool.
There's a lot of not for me's coming. Hey, Torhund.
Na, na, na,
Cringe.
na, na, na. Yeah, it's our
It
anthem.
is cringe.
Na, 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 na.
I kind of like it.
Everyone's a piece of shit.
Don't you want to shout that in the crowd?
But we pretend to get along.
Arm around a stranger with your pint in hand.
Maybe we're just used to
It's yeah, that song goes like that.
Sugar, hold me down, la la, love me now.
So here's where I am. Curious to see them. There's moments that are good. And I had a similar thing when I saw the Hara play Download before. Their songs, when I heard them, I was like, I don't know. There's something. Maybe. Not really sure. Went to see them. One of the best live shows of the weekend. They were fucking brilliant. That's a Download pilot. Very, very good. So maybe they'd be great live. I don't know. Kind of curious. Next up, we have Pinkshift. Never heard them before. I'm Not Crying, You're Crying.
I'm so sorry that you're seeing me this way. I promise you I'm never like this. The blind hysteria was never on my face. I never
Immediate not for me. Right.
violent. I'm totally fine.
This section's better.
I wasn't crying. Totally lied. I swear I'm trying.
It's like a lower quality Vukovi. Let's try another one. Paul, I'm so proud of the effort you put. You've gone a long way down to get to this one. This is my favorite thing that I've asked you to do. That's wow.
Isn't this all you I think to myself, oh, what a beautiful place to
God, and that's number 2. Let's have a little squeak of this. They're trying to be no doubt here. It's got 13 million streams. I'm gonna put this as not for me. I think the lyrics are very cliche and predictable in a lot of ways. The sound is pretty basic and repetitive, and the mix is terrible. I don't really like that a lot. Afraid. Next, Royal and the Serpent. I recognize this image. I heard them before a few years ago maybe. Some of the masses. The masses also like Slick Token.
Off the TV, it's starting to freak me out. It's so loud, it's like my ears are bleeding. What am I feeling?
It's interesting.
Look at the ceiling. The light is so bright, it's like I'm overheating. This mind isn't mine. Who am I to judge?
Cool voice.
Oh, I should be fine, but it's all too much. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. What's come
I like the
over me
harmonies
feels
here.
like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety keeps me silent when I try to speak. What's come over me
I really like
feels
this.
I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed. These faces who don't know what space is, and crowds are shut down. I'm overstimulated.
Very cool. I'm gonna hear another song here.
I got one type when it comes to a guy. Bleach hair, puff bar, couldn't win in a fight. Just a little bit of makeup underneath.
quite like
blue
this.
eyes. Oh shit, I'm so fucking predictable. I like him real thin, nicotine addiction.
It's an unusual voice, but it cuts. It's very pop punk, obviously with the music behind it. The drums are very sampled. The drums sound awful. I hate the drum sound they've gone for. I mean, we know what that word was. I can't get high. What's this like? Sounds like you can.
Smoke a J for breakfast. Only thing that keeps me sane. Feeling kinda reckless. Don't you know I'm not okay?
I don't know what to rate it. I'm certainly curious. Maybe not keen as yet. That's cool. You can't fix this one, Brett. Eat spit is good. A little blast of this. Skip a bit more. I'm not sure I agree with you, Ruby Lover. But there's certainly moments in there that I like. I mean, that doesn't sound like her. That was whoever Slush Puppy is for that moment. I'm gonna say it's curious. Right, I appreciate that. Sort of makes sense. You kind of like that? Sorry. Quite a fuzzy little mix. It's interesting. Gym song. Okay. Yeah, so curious to see them. Next up, Tigercub. I'm sure I've heard this before. On a previous download. Listen. Don't remember what they're like though. Sounds like Royal Blood. It's got a vibe. Less interesting. No, I'm not enjoying that. What was another one? Show me my maker. I'm gonna go quicker on that one just for the sake of time as well, but it's not quite my thing. I don't really connect with it. It's a little bit dull, a little bit dreary, and the musicality is not that varied, I would say. So I'm not gonna see them live. It's a cool. I'd liked it in the background as music at a bar or something, or just at home. Like it's kind of cool background music, I would say. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I wonder what that's like live, because I know what that's like live. Okay, Of Mice and Men. Now, we've already checked them out, so I'm going to skip over them because they're in a previous... They were originally on Friday or Saturday. Now they're on Sunday. So we've done them. We're going to skip ahead to Atreyu. Now, I've heard some Atreyu back in the day. I don't know which song, but... Wow. Couple of must-sees early doors. I don't remember them being this fast-paced.
Watching the walls in my head growing higher. Weight of my thoughts got me too tired to climb. I'm screaming for help as I
Like someone hated some strong emotions.
my neck and I'm numb to the violence. 'Cause I'm drowning and underwater I'm alone.
That's very nice.
I'm drowning, trying to
I just don't expect that fast tempo. What is this like? This sounds familiar, but is it just because of this indie rock sound? Imagine Dragons, yeah, a little bit.
At the starting line, never-ending race. What I've got inside, it should come.
I thought they were heavier for some reason.
About hope for better days. Time for dreaming's done. Time to face the sun.
Well done.
It's a new life.
They were in the past, okay.
And I will never. Time is now. I can't contain myself. I've never felt so alive.
There's a bit of a shine down about them.
Past the breaking.
Is this an older one, maybe?
Grab the bull by the horns. The old
Yes, probably.
nobody tells you where to go from here. Well, seems like
Okay. I'm gonna say curious to see different lead singer, really. Curious to see Atreyu. There's moments in there. There's moments. I don't think I'll see them live, so maybe that's not for me. Oh fuck, guys, big news. Big news. The next band. Oh, hang on. I've done terrible things. That one. Here. Nope. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Hang on. I accidentally pushed a button. Here we go. We got it. There we go. And then this goes over here. Woo, and relax. Okay. The big news is the next band. Hoobastank. The Hoobastank. Oh, one of the greatest pop rock songs of all time. Crawling in the Dark. Oh, fuck yes. This song's so good. Awful name. Hoobastank face. Well done this. Like it.
Directions that I take and all the choices that I make won't end up all for nothing. Show me what it's for. Make
Me understand it.
I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer. Is there something more
Oh yeah.
than what I've been handed? I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer.
Amazing. This song bangs as well. Yeah, if you didn't grow up with it, it'd be like it's just a pop rock song, right?
I thought it would help me see things clearly. But instead of helping me to see,
Just proper rock.
I look around and it's
Ah,
like
Brett.
I'm blinded.
This part I was like, annoying. But then
Where should I go? What should I do? I don't understand what you want from me. 'Cause I don't know if I can trust you. I don't understand what you want from me.
sorry, I'm just having fun. Fun quick fact before we go on to rate them. Is it in this one? Yeah, my favorite snare sound of all time is in this song by Hoobastank. Hello Again. It's interesting. Slight tangent. The snare sound, there's two different snare sounds in this. In the main bulk of it, it's a bigger, thuddier snare here, which is fine. That's all right. But the snare in the verse has the crispiest little pop to it. I'll let you hear that, and then we'll move on. But this is my favorite snare ever.
I dream
That's perfect.
someday we'll be able to look back on this together and say it was for the best and
I fucking love that snare. Pop. Oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, we're here to do a thing. I'm not leaving Download Festival without seeing Hoobastank. I'll tell you that for free. Yes, please. On to the next. Paul, what about you? Wow. Curious? I fucking love me some Hoobastank. I'm seeing that. Counterparts. Very different. These guys are fucking serious, aren't they? I know Kier's gonna see these guys, Paul. It's exactly his wheelhouse. What's interesting about this is that I know Kier introduced me to these guys like 10 years ago. I didn't like it. But my taste is getting heavier. I'm liking it a lot more. That's pretty good. A beautiful lead guitar part here. Not for this. This bit less so, yeah. Not as into this part. Bit of poison in the well? Yeah, good point. Good point. I should have discovered Poison the Well at the age of 37. Okay, I have my rating. Curious to see them. It's nearly on the keen side because I'm interested to see what it's like live, but yeah, there's some moments that fucking slap, and there's other moments I'm like, I'm not really quite feeling this as much. Curious to see them. Next up, headlining the Avalanche stage, The Used. It's beautiful. I'm a big fan of The Used. One vocal tone, yeah, you're right. About Counterparts. This song is beautiful. Your girlfriend's favorite band? They're great.
Flashing lights, well this time I'm not going to watch myself die.
Yep, that's great. What else? Taste of Ink. Oh yeah, everyone knows this one. On that, just on the edge of cringe at times, vocally. Bird and the Worm. Yeah, it's a great song. But you know what? I'm sorry, Paul. I'm gonna skip ahead to a song that you've not put here. But there's a song of theirs that is fucking amazing. It's kind of underrated. What album was that on? This is gonna be worth it. Maybe. God, they've fucking released a lot of albums since. Nope, not that one. God, they've got so many. Jesus, guys. Prolific. Fucking hell, it's still going. Where the hell is... Oh, we're getting close. Whoop, gone too far. What? Where is the actual... Oh, my God. Here. Oh, there he is. This song. Oh. Yeah, tough choosing three. Fair. But this song... Woo! I want them to play this. This is the first one you heard, or the other one? Oh, the bass. The bass is glorious. It's not for this. Like... it's good shit. The Used. Now, I'm going to say... keen to see, because I have seen them a few times before, and so if there is anyone at the same time there's a must-see, then I will see the other band instead. But I love The Used, and I'd be very happy to see them again. I'm very keen to see them. Borderline must, but I have seen them a few times before, so that's the only reason. Really. If I'd never seen them live before, they would be a must-see for me. They're fucking great. Sound Effects was number 1. Wow! That's the first song you heard by The Used? That's amazing. I assumed it'd be like the Taste of Ink, because that's the really popular one. Okay, so The Used are the headliners on the Avalanche stage. That might be my headliner on the Sunday. Well, we'll see what happens on the Opus stage, because that one's looking pretty interesting. Well, I mean, it's nearly 9:30. I've got 2 whole stages to go, and some extra bands. I need to speed up. I know I said that last time, but I really need to speed up. Okay, here we go. The Opus stage, the second to main stage, Kelsey Karter and the Heroines is opening it. Who are they? That's a handbrake turn. Bye, Ash. Thanks. Lightning round. Yeah. Okay, I got a bit of sense of that. What's this like? The drums are a bit rough. It's a tasty little bass bit. I don't have a sense of this at all.
Talk about it. I've been working on my brain, but all these voices running me insane. Keep biting on my nails till I get my way.
It's the drums are dreadful. The samples they've got for are just awful. But I quite like the melodies. There's some interesting production things going on there. It might be good live. It might be dirt. I don't know. So I'm curious. That's where I'm at with that one. We're going to move on to... Yes, we're the same. Alien Weaponry, but we're not because we already covered them on a different day. They've moved to Sunday now. We're going to go on to 311. It's an old school band. What songs are we going for here? All mixed up, beautiful disaster. Skip ahead a bit. Fucking reggae rock.
Had to put it in a song and it goes like, whoa, amber is the color of your energy.
Yep.
Whoa,
I'm into this. That snare rig. Do you like or do you not like, Nissa? Yes, Sunday. Sunday band for sure. That's fucking great. Next. Alan, that was tricky, but you made it work. Well done. This must be an old one. It's not for Tor Hunt. It's not for Ruby. Curious is in there. Thing is, I was in a ska punk band, so I've enjoyed this kind of scene. Like, the vocals are not amazing, but there's a vibe to it. That's how I'll defend that. What's this one like, real quick? Yeah, the vocals are not that great, but I quite like the freaking music and the vibes. I'm going to say... fuck, it's hard. I'm in between keen and curious. Paul's a not for me. I'm gonna put it as a curious. I don't know much of their discography, but it depends on when it is on the Sunday. I think I'd like that. I think I'd like that a lot. Curious. Nissa, you're probably right. Next up, Royal Republic. I know these folks. It's like the Hives sort of a thing. These guys, for me, they have their moments. I've heard them before. There's moments when I don't think it works, but this song I remember liking a lot. Reminds me of like Electric Six. Sort of Franz Ferdinand-y. I think this slaps when it comes in. Okay. I remember this being better. It's a little repetitive, I'd say. That's fair. I've seen them download before, and they were okay. They were okay. They're kind of entertaining. They were quite funny. It depends. I know you're out, sort of. I will not see them again this time. There's something else I would rather do. It's a Sunday. I'll probably want to just sit down in a beer bar. Beer bar? Is that a thing? Whiskey bar, maybe. Elvana, I'm going to skip. We're not doing this. We're not doing Elvana. This happened in the previous... I mean, fuck it, just for the sake of completion. Elvana, sorry, Paul, I'm not skipping it. Elvana is a Nirvana cover band who do it in Elvis style. This is in the... Yes, Nissa, you are correct. The concept is kind of interesting, but
Load up all guns, kill your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend.
if you want to listen to someone absolutely murder the memory of Nirvana, go see Elvana. I just think they're dreadful. They try to be fun. They put on a bit of a jolly show, and that's fine. Fuck, how the hell are they playing like big stages at Download Festival instead of other bands who are better than them? I do not understand. They must be friends with someone that books the festival. There's no other explanation. Next up, Zebrahead. Hello, Ashley. Right, Graham? Totally agree. So this is their latest hit, maybe? I think they've got a new singer now. I think it's like their third singer. You get the picture. I quite like... there's a lot of Zebrahead that I love from way back in the day. This is more back in the day, is it? Yeah, this is a cool song. You know, it's pop punk with some ska, bit of rap, very catchy choruses. I think they had a bit more fire and impact a while ago. There's a particular album which is goated, as Drew would say. It's like the first one. This album. There's a lot of not for me's. Fuck, like they used to be. This song is so good. Just let this play for a minute. I know I'm running behind on time, but listen to this.
Here comes a boom. I came like Kobe, act like you know me. If you rhyme better when I get you best, show me. Fly by record, never come a second.
So, I think, unfortunately for them, times have moved on from that sound, and it's not as present anymore. And it's, yeah, I don't know. It's quite hard to defend it somehow. But I quite like. I don't know. It's awkward. And I once played a gig with them. I supported them. And the guitarist is fucking amazing and a lovely dude. Some of the other members of the band, not so much. But anyway, I'm actually going to put them as not for me. I think I've seen them in their prime. I think I've seen them be pretty good. And I've seen them also be at Download Festival in recent years. And it was not so good. So I won't be seeing them at Download this time. Next up, Thy Art is Murder. Yeah. There's been some wild stuff, Ashley. Thy art is cancelled. Oh yes, what's happened? I don't want to know. It's like the singer's kicked out of the band or something by saying some heinous shit online, probably. That's usually what happens. God damn it. It's heavy. Ness has outbretted Brad on that one. That's very good. They fired their old singer over social media and didn't tell him. They also re-recorded his lyrics without him knowing. Didn't they do that in like a day? Like a day later, they re-recorded his lyrics, is what I heard. That's fucking crazy. I'm not really into this. 5 days. The day the album came out. Wow. So I'm going to put these folks as... it's close. It's either not for me or it's curious to see, because I know Keir rates them really highly. So Keir might be able to persuade me to go and see them, but I'm not currently going out of my way to see them. Next up, Electric Callboy. The best song of 2020. It saved that year for me. Yeah, Hurricane. Must see is in the chat. King. Yes, Ellen. I bet that's what your hair looks like too, right? I can't do that. Who's not seeing Electric Callboy? Thing is, the last time they played was like 2 years ago. They were on the 3rd stage, and it was like 20 people deep outside of the tent. Unholy. Well, I heard it was. I didn't actually go because I was like, that is going to be packed. There's no way. This song. But yeah, they put on a fun show. I've seen them live before in London. Very, very solid sound. Fun. They got fucking so many great songs. Got the moves. Brett. I don't think it's their best. This one here. It's very catchy. I don't think it's their best song. Or even top 10. But for you, Brett. Now, I've got a lot of bands to get to, so I'm gonna go and do this. And we're gonna say, you must see if I can. Must see if I can. They're great fun. Fuck yeah. I want to see them on the... It's not the main stage, but it's an open, massive stage. The second stage download. That could be great. Next up, we have... Corey Taylor. Anyone heard of that gentleman? Vocalist from Slipknot. What's he gonna do? Because normally he does like acoustic stuff if he's solo. Next. Alright, get to the point. They pulled a massive crowd. Actually. Yes, this. Okay, interesting. That is very interesting. What Swerve said there. Where's the singing? Ooh, a little pinched harmonic. Here's the thing with Corey Taylor. I love a lot of Slipknot. I love seeing them live, or have done in the past. And the thing about his side projects, I tend not to like. I don't know why. There's something magical about him and Slipknot that I don't think quite translates in other projects that he does. So I know where I am at with it, which is that I'm curious to see Corey Taylor. I won't be mad at myself if I end up seeing someone else instead of him. But if he does do a couple of like Slipknot covers in his set, it would be interesting to see him without a mask on singing a Slipknot song. I'd quite like to see that, but I don't know if I'll see a whole set just for that possibility. So I'm curious, respect to Corey Taylor. And then the headliner on the second stage is Machine Head. Proper old school. First listened to them back when I was like 13, maybe 12, 13. The birth of nu metal. They don't get a lot of credit for that. They were pioneers of nu metal.
Oh yes, I walk the path that righteous, and even if
If I heard this fresh today, I'd be like, oh. But because I heard it when I did, I've never seen them live. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If I have, it was many years ago. I don't think I have, though. What's we got? Sorry, I know I've done a terrible thing. The chorus is about to happen. I'm surprised, Paul, you've not put... Oh, yeah. They got a lot of great songs, to be fair. Where is... I want to find it. Yes. Is that... No. What the fuck? What's the song? Oh, there's a song by them I love. I can't think who what the fuck it's called. That's gonna annoy me. Can I think of how it went? Fire? Something you don't do fire to fire. What's that one? Desire to fire? I don't really have time to be doing this, but I just did Desire to Fire. Yeah, I love this one. It swells and swells. They're not really playing the old stuff? Anyway. So there's this moment, and then it goes into like rap metal. This is awesome.
We bring chaos to blocks, riot to rocks, we're rock spots, taking the clown off the top, now create the pace that you want, we'll follow, spell right that flow, buckles up like a calico, hey, we deal, smoke, sense, and
Alright. I'm gonna say that I am keen to see Machine Head, not based on their sound, but because I've never seen them live, and I mean, I'll be very sad if they literally play just one. They're playing old stuff. They just have lots of old stuff. Yeah, okay. Right. I'm keen to see them because I've never seen them before. That's basically where that is, and I hope there's a couple of songs I know, and I'll be like, cool, I gotta see that live. And that's one of the joys you can get from a festival when there's a bunch of, bands you've not seen before. All right, we are on the home stretch now. We're on to the Apex stage, the main stage at Download Festival, opened by Lord of the Lost. Never heard of them.
blood and glitter, sweet and...
Should we just move on to the next?
We're so happy we could die.
Oh, it's the Eurovision lot. Right. I remember them now. Next. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like Rammstein-ish.
What we are is but a choice.
The synth.
We do fall before we rise.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna skip over this. It's great, and I fucking love it in Eurovision. Because this is like, it elevates Eurovision for me. It's like, oh, fuck yeah, there's guitars, there's some like metaliness. But it's not for me. Normally, I'm not even curious to see them. I'm not gonna see them. I'm gonna see them. Actually, you know what? I've not heard any. No, it's like I've not heard their other stuff. I'll do that in my own time. Real quick. No. Code Orange. I've heard them before. Of them. Hello? The fuck is this? Bloody hell. Let's try another one. They're interesting. Slightly confusing. This sounds like a completely different band to the start of this song. I don't understand. Okay. They are weird, actually. That's what I'm getting from it. What? There's something odd about the mix. There's a high frequency fuzziness in it that I'm not digging. I don't know what to do with this. Take Shape featuring Billy Corgan. They're really strange. I don't know. I suspect this is a not for me. As much as I'm sure they're doing very clever things and they're innovative and interesting, but I'm not really interested in that, I'm afraid. I'm gonna move on. Yeah, the mix varied a lot. We've gone too far. Oh, we've gone really, really too far. Hang on. Yep. Next up, we have Creeper. It's like AFI Junior. Anyone not heard Creeper before? Skip ahead a bit. This is quite My Chemical Romance-y. They're sort of in that, an AFI. They're in that world. I've heard they're great live. There's a bit of the used in there. This is more of a straight punk rock song. They've got next. They've got moments.
Overtired, overthink, love nice and cheap drinks.
Bit of The Cure.
Think of me the way I think about you.
No, they don't.
Lately I'm on the brink. Stand up and slowly sink into the pavement below. If I ever die, I'll someone let you know it was all your fault.
With the boys in your bedroom.
Steve's canceled. Why am I canceled? Because I didn't go next. Honestly, I remember this bag because last month a jeweler I followed did a Creeper logo signet. Okay, interesting. They're okay live and nothing wowed you. All right. I'm curious because I've heard they're good and I've not seen them. And there's moments that I think are all right, but yeah, they're not high on my list, I would say. Next up. Because literally, I mean, some people were saying that they were the best band they saw at Download Festival a few years ago. Now, you'd have to be into that certain kind of music, probably. I don't know. But maybe it's because they were a new band and they were quite polished or something. I don't know. Anyway, what's this? Kerry King. We've got one song by Kerry King. Okay. They've got one song? How are they? Okay. I was like, well, how the fuck are they playing on the main stage instead of Electric Callboy? They got one song. Guitarist from Slayer. Right.
So begins my revolution. Violence spreads my retribution. It's a great retaliate. I can't believe what I see with my own eyes. Can't just have the truth of all the lies.
No, thanks. I'm gonna move on. Respect to Slayer, but no. Yeah, so it's an eclectic lineup. Because next up is this. Right after the Slayer guitarist, Bowling for Soup. Download Festival doesn't give a fuck.
Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it all.
This is much more my jam.
Prozac a day. Husband's a CPA.
Deeply wanted to skip this band.
When she turned 24, only been with
Yeah,
one
they're
man.
quite entertaining live at times,
To
you know.
a plan. She was gonna be an actress. She was gonna be a star. She was gonna shake her
Not for Nis.
ass on the hood of
What a
Wednesday
jam.
Star. Her yellow SUV is now the enemy. Looks at her average life and nothing has been alright since Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana.
After
There was
Slayer's
music
guitarist.
and Blondie, and music still on MTV.
Wow.
Two kids in high school, they
So you all know that song. We don't have to go through that. What's interesting, small tidbit, Stacy's Mom is not a Bowling for Soup song. That's by Fountains of Wayne. But everyone kept thinking it was a Bowling for Soup song. So they went, fuck it, let's cover it. And then it's got 78 million streams because people kept searching for Bowling for Soup, Stacy's Mom. Isn't that ridiculous? Geniuses. Geniuses. This is their version. And they've done a great job of it.
Stacy's mom
It's not their song.
going on.
This is a cover.
Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's
They've absolutely crushed it.
hang by the pool.
did your mom
Anyway, y'all know that song. Bowling for Soup. I'm gonna put them as curious because I do love a lot of their songs. I have rinsed Bowling for Soup's back catalog. I'm a pop punk kid. Sometimes they're solid live. They're very good and fun and entertaining. And sometimes they're awful. It's probably a factor of how much beer they've had to drink that day. So I don't know. Curious. Sometimes a bit of fun. There's probably someone else that I'd be seeing instead. Next up, Sum 41.
So am I still waiting?
Couple of pop punk bands in a row. I thought Sum 41 were done. Didn't they retire? Or is this their retirement gig in the UK? Graham's King. They came, did they? This is a great song. Quick Mats. 40. What? Yeah, and then obviously, this song's great. Come on. This is one of the best pop punk songs that's ever been written.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping.
You know a song's good when it gets overplayed.
In circles again. Just as things were
Okay, and then this is the classic. But we all know Sum 41, so we don't need to labor the point. What am I gonna rate this?
Storming through the party like my name was El Nino.
What are we gonna do with Sum 41? I think they were the second gig I ever went to with Sum 41. I think. Second or third gig I ever went to when I was a kid. I'm gonna put it as curious. I quite like a lot of Sum 41, but it depends on what they play, because there's a lot of recent songs I'm not really into. But you gotta respect the endings that they put in, and they got some great songs, and they are very polished live. So curious. Next, Limp Bizkit. I like the pause, put this one first. It is not the one I would have thought of. It's not rolling. Not break stuff, but come on. Ashley. Oh, John Otto, drummer's amazing. These are a perfect festival band. They get everyone hyped. Big curiosity factor. And they're great live. They're really good. Wes Borland is a goat guitarist. For all we know, Fred Durst is going to come out looking like a farmer. We don't know. So good. The classic.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you.
Now, I don't think we need to play them, because everyone knows Limp Bizkit. You know what you're in for that. If you don't, wow. But yeah, check them out. They're fun. I'm not going to miss them at Download Festival. Yeah. They're so fun. Great songs. And any chance to see Wes Borland play Limp Bizkit riffs live is a fucking treat. So yes to Limp Bizkit, an absolute must-see. And the final band, headlining on the Sunday of Download Festival, Avenged Sevenfold, who I'm not really into. They were weird last year, Ash. Right. Too much airtime for Friday. Yeah, the vocals. There's something with the guitar sound, that sort of harmony lead stuff. I'm not really into it. But you can see how, like, on a big stage at a festival, this ringing out, it's like an epic sort of call to arms. But I'd put them in the same category as, like, Metallica for me. Where, like, I just don't really connect with it. It's a little simplistic, despite the busyness of the lead guitars.
Watch your tongue or have it cut from your head. Save your life by keeping with
just doesn't speak to me.
Children roam the streets now, orphans of war. Bodies hanging in the streets to adore. Oil flames will call the pounding chaos.
It's like they're trying really hard to be rock and roll, and it doesn't sound sincere to me. I once saw them opening the smallest stage at Reading Festival in like 2004 or something, and they were great. But back then they were sort of like screamo band. I thought they were fucking awesome. But then their gear changed to be more of the like denim rock and roll mealy guitar stuff. I'm just not on board. So I don't think we have to play much of them because people know Avenged Sevenfold. I'm not going to see Avenged Sevenfold for whatever reason. I don't dig it. I don't connect with it. I don't like the sound that they go for. But clearly they're very popular. You know, Hail to the King has got 500 million streams. And most of these top songs have got just millions. So they're very popular. Who will I be? So who's my headliner? We'll look at that in a moment. We'll come to that. Okay, there's a little tease for in a moment. So, oh God, wait, what's this? I'm all of them taking breaks from out the way they do. It's awkward to say some weird shit. Okay. Now that's all the bands on the Download Festival Sunday lineup. However, they just announced some new bands, and some of them are playing on the Friday and Saturday stages now. So, Surf City has very kindly put together the songs that we now need to check out from Friday and Saturday. There are 6 bands, 3 on the Friday that just been added, and 3 on the Saturday that's just been added. If we listen to those, then we will have listened to every single band on the lineup. So let's go and check out the new bands on the Friday. Bayside is one of the 3. These guys are on the Avalanche stage. So this is kind of like a more punk rock Motion City soundtrack.
To create something that's not there. A spark I saw as a bomb is just
A lot like Motion City soundtrack.
And I was just so happy to be out of my shell again. I don't think that I really care.
I much prefer
So for now,
Motion City
I'll just
soundtrack.
have to keep it shut. You're not ready.
But there's moments.
You're not ready. Please stop acting like you are. How could I know that everything you say are lies about devotion and desire? And I know the spark.
You get the idea on that one? This is like Bad Religion, this sort of section.
I curse to hell the magistrate who granted this unholy fate, but I know I asked for
Nice
this
little hi-hat play there.
myself. I'm bound by law to hell, and it's sick humans and their needs, living in a fairy tale that's tearing at the seams. The dank reject a devil in a dress, exactly what you seem.
Crowd sing along moment.
You made a mess of things, my world a mess you made. I hate the way you make me feel. I hate the way you make me. In your world it's cold outside, so button up and open wide. I hate the way
It reminds me a bit of
you feel.
Alkaline Trio. You know, No Use for a Name, Pennywise, it's in that sort of thing. Curious vocal choices at times. I'm going to put them as curious. It might be that live there's something about that really translates and becomes interesting. Yeah, I knew that was coming, Paul. Yeah, curious, because I like some of the stuff that's in that realm, but I'm not sprinting to see them. I might see someone else, we'll see. Ashley, you'd go see this even just for nostalgia. Yeah. But I prefer Motion City soundtrack. I think they're fucking great. Why I've got Cypress Hill in here? What's this? What's happened here? Oh, let's put an interlude to show me that we're changing stages. Thank you, Paul. I remember now. So, there's 2 more bands on the Friday that we've not heard before. They're on the second stage. First one's called Halocene. Oh, wait, this one. Gent.
Dysphoria is pumping through our veins. Arrhythmia, pending our hearts to
The Matrix
fade.
has happened.
I don't wanna hate you.
They're essentially a cover band.
Is it far too late?
Okay. Ah, I see.
Can we agree to say we're sorry and get back to our core?
It's alright. What's unholy?
Don't know Daddy's getting on at the
Oh, I recognize this.
doing something unholy.
So I guess they do like metal covers on the internet and then have a following. So now they're like, oh, we better write some originals. One of them? Okay.
Looking like a girl, she got married to a boy like you.
So will it be a cover set?
She ever knew that all that
That might be fun.
you tell me that you do. Dirty boy.
I
You
mean-
know everyone is talking now to see.
They've covered Chop Suey. Do I want to? Do I want to hear this? This is a song you should not cover. Do tit, says Graham. I got you. You prefer an original song set? It's just the exact... The cover or the original, actually? It's just an exact copy so far. Not as... No, the drum cymbals are awful. Why does this exist? What is this for? Yes, Brett. Do something different with it. Why does that exist? Almost like there's a reason it didn't make my curated list. I know, Paul. I just wanted to hate myself. With regrets. Probably. Thanks, Liz. I'm gonna say curious. I don't think I'll enjoy it. I don't know. I don't know. This doesn't sound like there's a whole bunch of substance going on there, but maybe if it's a cover set, maybe I'll feel like watching that. I don't know. They're right after Hanabier, so they're gonna get the floor wiped with them. Whatever Hanabier do before them. I've hit the wrong button. Shit. Let's go back and fix this. Away you go. Not for you. Yeah. It's like asking your parents to go see System of a Down, but they say you have System of a Down at home. Okay. That is... Oh, and Soft Play is the last band that we've not heard yet on the Friday. Here they go. Punk's Dead. Oh, okay.
Congratulations and good luck to a bit of soft play. That's right, I'm having a bit of soft play. Yes, please, baby.
This band has been around for years. Have rebranded. Oh, I've heard of Slaves. Okay. So it's the same band, but just a new name? But with the new singers. Okay.
Soft play! What, mate? No, I don't like this spineless shit. Not one bit. I thought you were it. Turns out you're just another
As fat as you can tell.
overly emotional prick. Hey, get these liberal lefties typical. This shit isn't cool. I'm done with it all. Are there any real men left in Britain? I'm starting to think that there isn't. I don't like change.
Next. It's Brett. Read my mind. This has to be significantly different for me.
Schoolboys on steroids, working at deltoids. Shit boy mullet. Look at this pig.
It's like a punk rock version of
Care for the girls,
Blur's
the boys,
Park
and everyone
Life.
in between. Light work.
Okay. Okay. You love Cut and Run? Oh, but it's probably an older song. Like, it's probably not representative of what they're going to do in this new outfit. I'm going to say that's not for me. Now we're on to... So there's 3 more bands to go, folks. And then we'll have listened to, I swear to God, like 100 bands over the course of these 3 download sessions. 3 bands to go. We're back to the Saturday. That is here. This is on the Avalanche stage. Opening the Avalanche stage now is Mallavora. Never heard them before. 4 bands. Oh, you're right. Damn. This is a good start. Alan, this sounds like a band you'd like. It sounds like The Warning, but heavier. Okay, next. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell. It's true. It's actually called Mallavora. Nissa, you're doing me dirty. Oh. It's not bad, it's just not my preferred sonic package. Let's get out of it. I'm so sorry. It's not my jam. Not my jam. I don't really connect with that one. We're going to move on then to Lowlives. Don't know them.
I just wanna be somewhere you're not, but you'll find me anyway. Can you see there's
Bit of Nirvana in here, the vocals.
say, but you'll call me every day. I have nothing
Puddle of mud.
left to give to you, just like a leash you bled me blue. The life you choose to live is such a lie, but
That's quite nice thus far. Bit of Bush. Yep.
can you hear that I'm not listening? Do you see that I don't care? I don't like
Puddle of crud. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Bit of Rival Schools. Headless for Heroes.
Can you get the point? Just stay away. The shit you say.
I quite like that. It's not exciting, but I quite like it.
If I have to tell you
What's the next one?
more time.
Burn Forever. This production does not sound as good. 2018.
Fall into the ground. Face first, pavement bound.
It's very Nirvana.
Salvation on the ground.
but like more mainstream.
It's now our path to pave. The situation's not so dire. The spark
Pre-chorus, and then
if we burn, we'll burn forever. If we fall, we'll fall.
that's all right, you know.
Something's wrong with me, but and I wish you were mine. They say that you're useless.
They got some songs.
But I've been waiting for you my whole life. Wish I was your loser, and I wish you were mine, mine, mine.
Man, I'm gonna put them as curious. Yeah, I think there's something there that's of interest. It might not be very exciting to go see live, I don't know, but they've got they're doing some great songwriting, I would say. Curious. You think they'll have a clash, Paul? Probably, maybe. Okay, there are 2 more bands to go. Right? We have an interlude because we're changing stage now to the Opus stage, the second stage on the Saturday. My brain is starting to suffer from having checking out so many songs. Florence Black opening the second stage. Cool sound. Oh, didn't expect that time signature. Oh yeah. Rock and roll, motherfuckers.
I came down to the line and I wanna be free. I feel the pain and I'll take it away. I came down in the rain like a bird.
Very like Shine Down.
You say, hey man,
Or Blackstone Cherry.
living on a waste.
See ya, Tor Hunt. Nickelback vibes. Andrea. Good to see you. There's something that slaps about it. What's another song here? I got some fucking catchy riffs. Ah! There's some meat to this.
Digging the way you take my soul, digging me deep into the hole, taking away my holy soul when you break me into the chain.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the riffage.
Are you awake to fake this?
Makes you want a shotgun a beer.
To watch me fall, leaving it all to
Give me a
watch
chorus. The guitar riding with the riffs is fantastic. I'm loving that. Is this the... No, I just hit that one. Ooh. The Police? Dire Straits? Chris Rea? What is this? I just want to edit some Dragon Ball clips.
I wake up to the sun and moon.
This is very The Police.
Come down and it's raining fire.
Skip ahead just because of time's sake, but
Why is it always raining?
this is interesting.
Have to be explained then. And I will wait on
Maybe a chorus? Ooh. I don't think Paul's going to be seeing this band probably. Maybe curious of them. I like what I'm hearing from that. I've enjoyed that. Curious could be a fun opener. Yeah. That's good. Florence Black. Okay. And now the last band that we've not yet heard from the entire Download Festival lineup. We've made it, folks. Bambie Thug, who played last year, I believe. Was it last year? Probably. And the first track here is Ireland's Eurovision song this year, folks. This is what Ireland, our home country, is putting into the Eurovision Song Contest. It's Bambie Thug, who, like, I didn't really dig when I saw them download last year, but I think maybe the sound at the stage was terrible. I don't know. We'll see. Because they had some curious, interesting moments. Here we go. Hey, let's see what this is like. I didn't know she was Irish. The snare is building us up. Ooh. Cool bass line to that. Sounds like we're underwater. What the Lana Del Rey? Andrea, is that the Italian winner? I don't remember the name. This is such an odd choice for Ireland Eurovision, but I'm liking the fact that they've taken a risk here. It's fucking weird. I dug their song, man. It's good that won it. Oh, that was good. I'm always pleased to see some actual, like, musicians in Eurovision. And there was another band that's playing at Download Festival. We're in the Eurovision. And when it's in Eurovision, I'm like, this is great because it's fucking got guitars and shit. And then outside of Eurovision, I'm like, this is not the best of rock music. This is not, you know. So Maneskin might be a little bit of that for me. What about you, man? What do you think of them? Okay, Tsunami 11111. Another song by them. Yeah, I suspect I'm going to go Curious on these folks again. I think it's sound dependent, maybe. Yeah, this song's cool. Opening the main stage. Love that little gap. Brightness. This is cool. Shape, you will never know me. Always on top, right? Cowgirl only. It's the resurrection, Bambie unholy. Yeah, this is a better song than the other one, I think, for sure. It's the prophecy, my visions unfolding. Die for devotion, sanctimony. I see what I want and I get it. Manifested from my hell to a heaven. This is very cool. True. Serve is right about that. That song's awesome. Does it have to as well for it to be entered in Eurovision? I don't know if it has to be a recent song. This came out previously, but Andrea, it was one shot for our nation. After them, went back to the same rap pop shit as the last 20 fucking years. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's a damn shame. Ireland for years have done like the same acoustic, soppy, romantic song. Mostly, I think, because they don't want to win it because it's too expensive to host. And we're a poor country. Anyway, back to Bambie Thug. I'm going to put them as Curious. Because I'm sure I saw them at Download and I was like slightly whelmed to the underside of things. But I think the sound wasn't quite there for them. So maybe on the main stage with better sound. But if they're up against Florence Black, I don't know what I do. I don't know what to do. Sound was off last year. Yeah. Well, we did it. We checked out every single band playing Download Festival in 2024. It was a mammoth effort. Took 3 streams, I think probably about 4.5, 5 hours, but we've heard every single band. And now, I'm going to ask a lot of my my tooling here. We're going to put Spotify away. And I need to set this up so that you can see YouTube. And then perhaps we can have a look. Now, Paul, if you could maybe quickly change the red to not red. Otherwise, it's going to look mad when this thing comes in. Oh, it's already looking pretty crazy. Right, we'll do this live. That's going to come in here. Wow, look at that. That's some crazy shit, Steve. No one could read this. No one could read this. How do I make this larger? Oh, whoa! I'm gonna do some crazy things. Here we go. We're gonna do that. And then we can make that bigger. And now it's readable. Thanks, you're doing great work there, Paul. Nearly 2 hours per stream. Almost 6 hours in total. Yeah, props to Paul. He's done some great work in helping us do this thing. Let's do this. Right, what I'm gonna do at some point, I will probably do, if time allows, a video where I go like, here, if you see no one else, here are the top 10 or 20 bands I think you must see at Download Festival. Wow, I've done something absolutely insane. I might do that for those who are just looking for quick content, as it were. Because you can't listen to fucking 6 hours. Unlike the absolute legends who've been watching every single one of these streams. Thank you and well done to you who've been with us for so long. So let's recap the Sunday if we can. I'm gonna have to. Wow. Hang on. How am I gonna do this? I can't really. All right, bear with me. This is the whole thing. Almost. And none of this is getting clipped out of the stream that goes online. I'll tell you that right now. It's all going to be in there. It's all, you got it, warts and all. It's important. All right. So on the Sunday, the main thing that we discovered today, on the main stage, must see is Limp Bizkit. Curious to see Bowling for Soup, Sum 41, and Creeper. I'm not going to see Avenged Sevenfold, or Kerry King, or Code Orange, or Lord of the Lost. Make this a little bigger. On the Opus stage, must see Electric Callboy. They shouldn't clash with Limp Bizkit, so that'd be great. I'm keen to see Machine Head, mostly for nostalgic regions. Curious to see Corey Taylor, depends on what his set list is like. 311, curious. Kelsey Karter and the Heroines, curious. I don't remember that, but curious apparently. Alien Weaponry, no. Roll of Republic, no. Elvana, fuck no. Zebrahead, no. The Artist Murder, no. Can I scroll down a bit? All right. Avalanche stage. Must see Hoobastank. Must see Hoobastank. Keen to see Of Mice and Men and The Used. Curious to see Counterparts. Royal and the Serpent, Cemetery Sun, Delilah Bon. Not going to see Pinkshift, Tigercub, or Atreyu. And then Dogtooth stage. We're missing a bit at the bottom. One moment. I'm sure we are. Whee! Must see Imminence and Erra. They should be on bigger stages for sure. Keen to see Missio, Crystal Lake, Until I Wake. Curious to see Harper, Underside, Brand of Sacrifice, Fit for a King. And I'm not going to see the Black Dhalia Murder, Shadow of Intent. Pest Control. Fucking hell. There's a lot of bands to see on that Sunday. That's a good day. That's a good day. And if we just, I'm going to cover my face because whatever. There's the must-sees are all on the Sunday, it seems. There's a lot of curious. There's also a lot of not for me. Like half the festival, I'm basically not going to see. I can make this a little bit. Yeah. Look at that. Can't get it all in the spreadsheet because there's so many goddamn bands. But there's some great. We listened to every single one of these acts, folks. That is crazy. Amazing. I'm just going to throw this over there. And then it's going to come back in a moment. Woo! Look at that. No, ignore that. Nothing to see here. Wow.